What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. This is Crypto, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about Okxchange. Now, this is a project that has been highly anticipated for the last few weeks. It's been teased around a lot. Thousands of people joined the Telegram without even knowing what the hell this project was. And then we got this teaser, and we still didn't know what this was. We got an X. A lot of people thought it was Pulsechain, including myself. A lot of people thought it had to do something with rehypothecation on the Pulsechain farms. It was a bit confusing, right? But then on the 13th of February, BB opened the chat. Well, he didn't open the chat. He just said there's going to be a reveal coming up. And on the 15th, he opened the chat and everybody saw the announcement. So essentially, this is going to be an exchange, and I'm going to be diving deep into the white paper because I kind of want to understand what this is all about. And when there's a new launch of an exchange, there's always that small little detail that if you know about it, you might be getting some good gains, right? And this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go through all the details. I'm going to cover the stuff that I think is the most important. Some things in there are highly technical that I don't think the layman person would need to understand or want to understand. So we're going to go step by step. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Please like the video, subscribe, and let's jump into the docs right away. So it started off by saying that the Okxchange will be one of the first decentralized exchanges based on version 3 technology. Now, I don't know what that means yet, but we might find out later on in the documentation. Integrating concentrated liquidity pools and active liquidity management in synergy with the V33 tokenomics model would ensure stable growth and fair distribution of protocol earnings to participants. It will be deployed on the X1 blockchain and upcoming ZK Layer 2 network powered by OKX and built using Polygon CDK. Okay, so now this, I had a bit of trouble understanding what this was, but I did a bit of research, and the X1 technology is essentially the OKX X1 blockchain. X1 is a ZK powered, which means zero knowledge powered layer 2 network that connects the OKX and Ethereum communities to allow anyone to take part in a truly global on-chain ecosystem. Okay, so essentially what this means is that it's EVM compatible, to be powered by Polygon. It's going to be trusted because OKX, it's partnered with Polygon. It has to do with staking, so this needs a lot of trust behind it for sure, 100%. And it's going to be Web3. Less than Ethereum gas fees, powered by OKX, which is a very known DEX, and there's going to be a roadmap and whatever. But anyways, it's a X1 blockchain on OKX. Now, in regards to the CDK that we saw in the explanation, it's essentially Polygon Chain Development Kit, which is basically helping the developers get all the information they need to develop on their own projects. Okay, so that's basically what that part means. So it's a little bit confusing, but essentially, if we read it again, it's deployed on the OKX X1 blockchain, which technically is supposed to come out late Q1, which is at the end of March. And then based on that, they're going to launch Okxchange on that beginning of April 2024. An upcoming zero knowledge layer 2 network powered by OKX and built using the Polygon Chain Development Kit. This is going to bring two communities together, even the Polygon community, the development community at least. It's going to bring them all together in a very secure, safe, private kind of way, and we're going to read more about that in just a few minutes. X1 will become OKX's new native blockchain, giving developers access to over 50 million users with billions of assets on the platform. So it's kind of a smart move launching this project on a brand new blockchain because, one, it could be an amazing blockchain and blow up. So this could bring a lot of eyes, including in this scenario where OKX has millions of users. And it could also be a bust, but if you build it correctly, it's going to be a good project. Okxchange is a next generation DEX designed to be the primary hub for native concentrated liquidity on X1. Born from the heritage and insight of an ever-evolving DeFi world, its mission reflects on ambitious path driven by expertise and passion. Okxchange will bring a unique offering to the market, supported by clear roadmap focused on innovation and improving the user experience. Now, we've seen in the past where a lot of projects have promised a lot of things, but nothing was delivered. It's important in this case that if they are putting a roadmap out to the community, that they kind of follow it to an extent. But we all know that when it comes to development, when it comes to DeFi and crypto, a lot of delays are out of your control. So I hope the team focuses on smooth launches, hopefully, to make sure that the community backs up the project and keeps interested. You know, this is not a degen dApp. This is not a ROI dApp. This is something much bigger, and it needs to be much grander. And right now, the way they've presented their docs, the way they presented their marketing, their UI, everything is very professional, and this is the kind of project that I see coming out of Okxchange. This includes a development of the plugin technology in collaboration of Warren.Finance. So integral is very important and very interesting. We will improve user experience by simplifying access to the account abstraction technology, which streamlines the onboarding process for both mainstream and native cryptocurrencies users in less than a minute, giving them the most profitable experience. So this is very cool. They've made it so that somebody who doesn't know cryptocurrency can just log in with their email address, or somebody can log in for privacy using their crypto address. So it's pretty cool. There's so many more things coming on. So these are the core functionalities. Algebra Integral develops on the V4 technology, which we talked about earlier. It's an approach and plugin ready, and will be the heart and the main driving force of Okxchange. So I think these guys, I've heard about them before. They help in liquidity pools. So I mean, if this is all about liquidity pools, Warren.Finance is going to be very, very crucial here. Concentrated liquidity is implemented natively, giving liquidity providers up to 4,000x the efficiency on the V2 model. That is up for debate. We'll see exactly how that is once they launch. Automated liquidity management is a key innovation of Okxchange, made possible through an exclusive partnership with Ichi Foundation. This collaboration removes all barriers to providing liquidity, allows users to contribute with a single token instead of an LP pair. So it's something like a Zap function, making the entry process an absolute no-brainer. I think they gave an explanation later on in the documentation. We're going to go over that, but this is pretty cool. I like this part. So the V3,3 tokenomics model transforms the DEX landscape. Addressing the typical issues of traditional exchanges, it revolutionizes the approach of liquidity management, governance, participation, and sustainable growth, creating a system where all participants win. So this, I'm still curious to know what that is. We'll see a bit more later on in the documentation. So whether you want to swap cryptocurrencies, provide liquidity, or are involved in DeFi project, Okxchange is the ultimate destination for you. So we'll see what that means when they launch. So X1 is a ZK Layer 2 network powered by the OKB token and built using Polygon Chain Development Kit, offering 100% EVM compatible, exceptional performance, low fees, and robust security, achieved with seamless integration. So essentially what this means is the zero knowledge L2 network is powered by the OKX exchange's native token and is going to be the driving force behind getting all your tokens on Okxchange. It's built using Polygon CKD, which is the chain development kit we talked about earlier, which is basically 100% Ethereum network mainnet compatible. It has exceptional performance, which means it's very quick, and it has a lot less gas fees and much more security because it's zero knowledge. I'll tell you exactly what that means. Oh, it says it right here. Zero knowledge proofs are a powerful cryptographic tool that enables one party to demonstrate to another party that they possess certain information without disclosing any detail or information about themselves. So it's very, very secure. It could be I asked on Discord, they didn't answer me, but it could be a competitor to Uniswap, and it could be a competitor to PancakeSwap. What kind of liquidity pools we're talking about? This could be something big. The benefits of X1, X1 provides seamless OKX product integration, so it's already established. Lower fees that we talked about. ZKP powered scalability, which means that the amount of transactions could be humongous and it still can be very fast. Ethereum security that we talked about. Unified liquidity ensures fluid asset transfers across different CKD developed chains within Polygon 2.0's L2 ecosystem, building a vibrant, efficient, and interconnected digital economy. Near instant finality, X1 utilizes cryptographic security to ensure the integrity of transactions, achieving near instant finality and robust security. Okay. And using the OKX wallet, you can interact with the platform. So this, I'm going to see what that means. OKB is the native gas token of X1, as well as the cryptocurrency that powers the OKX ecosystem. So this is going to be highly used. It's like basically saying BNB for Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum for Ethereum mainnet. That's going to be cool. Now, Algebra. Algebra is a dedicated team that specializes in research and development within the automated market makers space. At present, Algebra is a technology leader. Before the launch of Integral, the previous iteration, Algebra v3, had already achieved remarkable success in a prominent position on various networks, including Polygon, Arbitrum, Polkadot, BNB, and others. So they've developed their product on a bunch of different blockchains. So this is going to be very good for Okxchange. Okay, so regarding the ZAP function we talked about earlier, this is what it is. So the yield IQ strategy, this is very important. Ichi's yield IQ vault technology aims to improve Okxchange's liquidity pools, making liquidity provision efficient and profitable. This is pretty cool. Introducing these new vaults on the X1 network will give users Introducing these new vaults on the X1 network will give users new options for managing their liquidity. So instead of creating your own liquidity, you can decide how you want to create it. Ichi's vaults use dynamic liquidity management to allocate tokens optimally while unlocking their full potential, reducing risk, and protecting against losses during market fluctuations. So how does it work? You select your single token. In this case, they selected Ethereum. You select which pool you want to contribute to. So they selected ETH USDT, which has an APR of 213%. And the amount selected, you select how much ETH you want to deposit, and it's going to automatically add that to your pool, which is a ETH USDT pool. This is pretty cool. With an advanced user interface, users can deposit a single token into pool utilizing the yield IQ strategy. This removes the need to establish a complex LP token with an exact amount of two different assets. So a lot of us usually go on different exchanges, go to the liquidity tab, get 0.5 of BNB, and then we get $175 worth of whatever, another token, let's say BUSD, and then we create a BNB BUSD LP. I'm just saying rough numbers here. This would essentially give you the opportunity to put $350 worth of BNB, and it's going to create that LP for you. Users deposit their chosen token on the platform, and Yield IQ allocates it to the concentrated liquidity pool. As a result, users receive a token representing their share of the liquidity pool, which can be withdrawn anytime. So it basically allows you to act as a liquidity pool without you having to create that. It's just going to contribute to that pool as if you had that LP. The power of Yield IQ comes to life through the dynamic adjustment of concentrated liquidity position powered by Chainlink automation. Whenever I hear Chainlink and automation, I know it's 100% Zafu, so this is pretty cool. So V33, this is something that a lot of people had questions on. Innovation is the key to staying ahead in the ever-evolving world of decentralized finance. One remarkable advancement in DeFi tokenomics is V33 model, introduced by Andre Cronje, the co-founder of Phantom, I hope I didn't butcher that, and L1 blockchain. Compared to the old and less sustainable standard model of DEXs, where the DEX token lacking real value utility was quickly dumped on the market, reducing the appeal for liquidity providers, this situation has significantly improved through this technology. PancakeSwap has recently made this adoption, so that's pretty awesome. Innovating DeFi tokenomics. The operation is straightforward and can be divided into three categories of users, traders, liquidity providers, and partner protocols. Traders are the end users of Okxchange. They benefit from the opportunity to make profitable trades with low fees and deep liquidity with minimal slippage. The trading fees paid by traders are distributed to the V33 users. Liquidity providers. The users who provide liquidity to a specific pool receive a reward in Okxchange's utility token based on the emissions allocated to the pool through a weekly vote. So if you are a liquidity provider, you're going to be getting some rewards in the utility token of Okxchange. So this tells me that they're going to have their own token. It could be OKX, it could be OKC. I don't know exactly what it is right now. But if you're providing liquidity, you're rewarded as an airdrop, let's say. The earned tokens can be held, sold on the market, or locked to access a deeper and recurring profit over time. So you're going to get rewards. You can stake them to earn more rewards, and this is basically the way you make your money work for yourself. Or you can hold them or sell them. It's up to you. You can hold them hoping that the price is going to go up. You can stake them, earn more rewards, and then I don't know if it gets unlocked. We have to see if that gets unlocked eventually. But you can hold them and stake them, earn more rewards, and just unlock them and sell them later on when the price goes up, if this is a thing, because you don't want your money to sit there and do nothing. You want your money to work for you. These voting tokens can be used to direct the weekly emissions to available pools. Users who vote receive their share of trading fees for a specific pool they voted for, and incentives or bribes provided by the partner protocol to encourage voting for their pool. So basically what happens is a lot of different partner protocols are going to incentivize their users to vote for specific pools in exchange for getting rewards into their own protocol's token, which could be very cool. It's an incentivizing bribe kind of thing. You vote for my pool, I give you some rewards kind of thing, you know? Partner protocols. It's a DeFi project in the DeFi space that provides a specific service or functionality, and using the resources Okxchange offers, deploys its liquidity to the pools to allow trading its token and organic growth. They can use bribes as incentives for voters to attract attention and drive up their token's price and liquidity. By offering bribes to a specific pool, protocols incentivize voting holders to vote for that pool. So this is what we explained a few minutes ago. Emissions distribution is based on a decentralized market, and third-party protocol can secure liquidity incentives through this system. Pools that receive more users' votes also get a larger share of the weekly emissions. So if everybody votes for a specific OKB USDT pool, then that pool is going to get the most emissions because everybody wants that pool to succeed, kind of thing. Higher emission results in higher APR, and higher APR attracts more liquidity, which reduces slippage. This is all super cool and super innovative and super, it's super logical. And this is how a lot of these protocols should be built. Now it just rests on how they can attract more users to the platform and how they can make this work into their favor. If the APRs are not going to be that lucrative, nobody's going to want to vote and nobody's going to want to jump into any of these pools. But if there's going to be a lot of users, a lot of voting, and if they encourage that voting, then this could blow up and be something that's going to generate a lot of APRs. Obviously, this is all going to be discussed later on when we actually see what this protocol is looking like once it's launched, but it's looking very promising. Okay, and the last part of this protocol documentation, simplifying DeFi, empowering every user. Ensuring a seamless user experience and straightforward user onboarding will be a key focus for Okxchange, and this is what we just talked about. If it's going to be easy for people to get onboarded, there's going to be a lot of users, a lot of activity, big APRs, better rewards, more voting, and it's just going to be a cool system that keeps people interacting with it. And the more marketing the platform has, the more this is going to grow. It's going to be super exciting, but I don't know, like, we'll see. We'll have to see how users interact with this. If something becomes very complicated, a lot of people are not going to interact with it. Not everybody's experiencing crypto. So by them helping users that are newer to crypto get onboarded easily, by a lot of creators doing a lot of content on Okxchange, this might help a lot of onboarding, a lot of users, and better rewards at the end of the day. It is well known that dApps in the DeFi space can be intimidating to the average user who is not familiar with certain technical aspects. These guys anticipated everything, so I love it. Therefore, one of the main objectives will be to make the user experience as smooth and intuitive as possible. This includes optimizing graphical elements for web and mobile versions, avoiding redundant components, and structuring sections coherently with intuitive user logic. We say this all the time. If there's no marketing to a protocol, nobody's going to know about it, and nobody's going to interact with it. But what we've seen so far is that there's 2,000 plus members in a Telegram that nobody knew nothing about. There's right now 200 people on Discord, and there's limited information that's out. The tokenomics are not out. The referral system is not out. Nobody knows anything about airdrops, fundraising, partners, or roadmap. So this is all just a blur for us. This is just a first overview of the protocol. Now, I know for myself that when I first got into cryptocurrency, it was very, very complex. So I just needed to go somewhere where I can learn about everything from A to Z. But it was still difficult. I mean, I was interacting with a lot of dApps. I was interacting with a lot of platforms, but I wasn't clear on what I was doing. But if these guys manage to do the marketing properly, if they manage to do the education clear, this could blow up for 2024, or it could still need a lot more education going into 2025. So guys, I'm semi excited for the protocol. I don't know enough about it. I'm not the type of person that would, talk about these things and interact with these things on a regular basis, but I feel like it could have some good benefits. So once we know more about the tokenomics and mechanics of the platform, I'm going to be doing a follow-up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to interact with you guys on this project. Let's see what you guys can come up with. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video.